Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video, and today we're checking out what do Americans really think of Filipinos. So before we do start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notified whenever I do upload a video. So guys, let's find out what Americans really think of Filipinos.
I love the Filipinos. They are the sweetest, most kind people. They're so welcoming, so receptive. They're always willing to help other people around them.
Is it like they're people who live here or people who have been here before?
They're always giving you food. There's some sort of snack.
Trust me. Like, you know, whenever I see those videos on YouTube wherein they knock on people's door asking for food or asking people for food. If you do this in the Philippines, you will go home with a truck full of food. Literally. Because when I was watching those videos, I was like, damn, a lot of people say no. Like, there's a lot of people that you will like knock on their door. I know it's kind of like creepy, but and then this guy will be like, can I please have some water or snacks? And they're like, sorry, no, leave. And then I was like, oh, if you were here, they will say, come in. Okay, at first, because most of them, they do help. In the videos that I've seen, they do help, but then they're usually like outside. It's like, wait there, I'm gonna bring you something. And I know it's kind of like creepy in the States. That's why, just to kind of like to be secure. But here, people will be like, come in. You know what, sit down, we are having lunch, eat with us, and then they will leave you with like 10 kilos of rice and some food. Like, you will not be able to carry all the food after. But let me shut up and let's continue.
Or full-on meal if they can. they love to help other people. They're so generous, even though they have so little. When they have, they give what they have, they give to other people, and they're just so concerned about you, and they're so cute, they're so friendly, and really embracing the culture that's there.
The Philippine culture is a really cool thing. My favorite part of Philippine culture, I'd have to say, is their attitudes toward life. They're just so fun-loving, and they're very laid back and very mellow. I don't know how to describe it. I guess you could say it's kind of a Hakuna Matata kind of a attitude. Very happy people, and I love that. So cool to get to know that side of the culture, that side of the people, that fun-loving, laid-back attitude. Even when things get tough, they don't complain about it. They don't whine about it. They just try to enjoy life, and I think that's so cool. You know, part of that attitude, I think, rubbed off on me out there, and that made the work really fun. When you're when you're having a hard day, I learned that there are blessings to focus on, and there are good things every day to celebrate. That's one thing that I took away from the Philippine culture.
The culture is extremely different from American culture. I learned that really fast.
I like seeing their perception. Because I live here, so this is the way I live. But how do people see the way we live, right? So that's very interesting.
Culture is extremely different from American culture. I learned that really fast. They're very big on hospitality and giving. That's what they're really known for, is their love and their charity towards other people. And so definitely just accept it and thank them so much for their generosity. Christmas is huge. So Christmas, don't even plan on buying food that whole week, because they just...
Sometimes what I do, I mean, in major cities it's gonna be harder, but in like the provinces, that's what we do. Like, you cook in your house, but then you hop from house to house to house and kind of like give what you made, and also like eat with them, or just get some other, like exchange food basically, right? And it's just crazy. Even if you have nothing, you will be so fed.
Feed you. You walk around on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, even New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It's just so much food. I just felt like I ate so much that day. I probably gained like 12 pounds in one day. And it was so fun because you're just going around meeting new people that you've never met before. And yet they're inviting you into their houses, and they're like, come eat with us. Oh, how's your Christmas? And for New Year's Eve and New Year's, you're not going to get any sleep, especially if you're in the city like I was, because there are fireworks everywhere. So fun.
Mark says.
I remember, so the bedtime is 10:30, but we didn't get to sleep probably till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and even then you could still hear like fireworks in the background. That's
Even
just
the
another
next day.
experience, a tradition that they have.
They're so beautiful. They're very kind. That's another thing about their culture. They speak a lot of English. They play music at 5 in the morning, and then like the
That's why a lot of people, even the Filipinos themselves, who watch my channel, this channel, my other channel, they're always like, what? You're from the Philippines? I didn't even know. Because obviously I'm speaking English just so that I can gain international viewers too. So yeah, it's crazy because if foreigners would just adjust perfectly here, because everybody speaks English, even if they're like the way that they relay the message back is not maybe great, but still they can comprehend perfectly, so that's great.
Catholic church down the street would like blast their Catholic prayer at like 6 in the morning. So we'd wake up to that every morning, and it was in Ilocano, so we didn't understand a thing they were saying. But for their culture, they're just very kind and they're happy. They have a saying that's funner in the Philippines. I don't know fully what that means, but it really is funner. They're just like good, humble, hardworking. They're very hardworking people. They'll go out all day and they're in the bukid, like the country, and they're just like bent over, like harvesting rice. And they just do what they can and they don't complain. And everyone believed in God.
If there's anything I've learned from the Filipino people, it's friendliness. They're really friendly. Really friendly. Everyone says hi. Everyone greets you. They're smiling all the time. So yeah, just learn how to be friendly, because the Filipino people are friendly.
The culture, they are some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. They're not really frugal people, but they do like to have fun in all aspects of their life. And so you have a party every once in a while. One of the main things that they have, especially in rural areas, I'm sure in metropolitan areas as well, is videoke, which is basically karaoke. They call it videoke, and they'll do it to all hours of the night. And they all party. They love that. They enjoy it. It's fun. I enjoy it. Like people having fun, enjoying each other as a family.
Before our city got the noise, or like I don't know the law about noise is only until 10 p.m. here, and I don't know if it's in the entire Philippines or just here, but yeah, before they enforce that, every day you will hear somebody singing here and sometimes in our home also, you know. But since then it has been rare, like maybe just holidays and birthdays.
They'll get the whole neighborhood involved. Very nice people. It's part of their culture, but honestly, I think for a lot of them, it's just part of their being as well. You have every once in a while you feel like, oh, they're just doing it because it's culturally accepted. But for the most part, especially the Filipino men, if they're good men, they're good men. You know, very genuine, very sweet. The women, I mean, not to defend my gender or, you know, on my side of it, but I have to advocate their side of the story. The women in the Philippines are some of the best women I've ever met in my life. Very sweet, but they're very genuine, very nurturing, very, you know, womanly. And it's not a bad thing at all. I think it's very beautiful, and the way they love their womanhood. They can be sassy, but that's good, you know. That's good to have a little sass. If they're too bland, it kind of ruins everything, you know. I like to have a little spice in your soup. But yeah, they are very loyal. I think to type 5 women, I'd just say they were loyal. And Filipino women, I loved it. The culture is beautiful. I really miss it, honestly.
Filipino culture is very, very laid back. They're very chill people, I guess you could say.
If Americans, like for example, for the first time if you come here, you might have a problem because it's so European when it comes to like the culture, in a sense that, you know, siesta, laid back, right? I know we are super westernized in other aspects, like Americanized in other aspects, but when it comes to the family, the friendship, the relaxed kind of way of living, it's more incomparable to European style. So it's crazy. You might be thinking, oh, why is it that this person's not working? Yes, they're working, but they're doing it in a relaxed manner or in a friendly manner.
And they're very, very kind people, very charitable, very Americanized. They love American culture. They love our sports. They love our music and clothing, our style. But they also do have, you know, their own rich tradition that they don't lose track of. They still love their own music. They have their own dance styles. It's fun to see their traditions, their culture. Christmas was fun over there. It's different. On Christmas, I only spent one Christmas in the Philippines, but it was cool just to see people, and they're also happy. You know, there's just something different about that day. Everyone's happy. New Year's was crazy. I've never seen so many fireworks in my life. Couldn't even hear yourself speak. They're just constant, pretty intense.
The Filipinos and their culture, I love the culture in the Philippines. The first thing everyone says, and it's true, is that they are a happy people. They smile. They know how to laugh. They know how to keep pushing on through without, you know, just complaining. That's something I love about the Filipinos, is their ability to laugh and to smile. It's unlike any other people I know. They can just smile no matter what situation they're in. Another thing I love is they're a very welcoming people. They treat you, you know, something that's nice about the Philippines is you don't have to tract in the sand streets, and you can just talk to people. You can say, how's your day? How's your family?
True.
And just start conversations with someone you don't know, and it seems like after a minute you can feel like you've been friends for a long time. They just are very open. You can ask them things, you know, that people would think you're crazy in America. You can know someone for a minute and ask how many kids they have and what their kids are doing and where they live.
You can't ask that. I mean, probably you can ask some people, but if it's not generally accepted to be personal, well, here, yeah, you can ask them
who their mom is and who their dad is and what they like and or what they do in life. You know, you can get to know someone very quickly, and it's awesome. You know, here in America, sometimes I wish that we were more open, just saying, hey, what's up? Who are you? Where are you from? What do you like to do? Unfortunately, we don't do that quite as much here, but in the Philippines, you really can talk with anyone, and I love that. They're just a welcoming people. I really love that the Filipinos are so giving.
Great to love.
And I feel like one thing I've noticed also is the divide of classes is not as obvious here as compared to other places. Like, you don't know in a crowd who is the rich, who is the middle class, and who is not well off, right? Everybody's just together. It's together. Maybe you can distinguish by what they're wearing, but by their actions or by the camaraderie, you never have guessed that these people are from different, let's say, ethnicity or class. Because I notice in a lot of like places, you will know because this people are being segregated or this but here everybody's just together, right?
The Filipino people, because they're very sweet, very humble. They're just very fun to be with. They're also, you know, very open with others. They like to work together. They like to be in a group. They're very social. They like to be with other people, spend time with other people. And they're very caring. They love to help people. They love to help others. Like, if you'll go up to them and you ask them, oh, can I have some of your malunggay? They'll say, yes, take it. Take 5 branches. Like, they really, really love to share, love to give things. They love helping. If you ask them for help, they will love you. They love to share food. They're very, very hospitable. And they're just very sweet people. And very loving and kind. I love them.
They're so cute. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't even know what to say anymore. But yeah, of course you're gonna meet some people that are rude and all that stuff. It's not existence, but overall everyone is just so freaking nice. So it might be surprising or culture shock for a lot of people when they do come here because everybody's just so like friendly. So maybe you're gonna be like, wow, this person is invasive or whatever, but no, it's just how people are. And yeah, let me know if you've been here or if you're planning to, because I want to here. Like maybe you have some questions, or maybe share your experience also when you came here. Thank you guys for joining. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.